What's going on, guys? It's AVA, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 PC games that I think are essential to every PC gamer's library. Please note this list is made up of my favorite games, and of course some people will disagree. Also, I wanted to pick games that I see are less often selected in these types of videos, so that being said, I am going to leave out some common ones such as Counter-Strike and League of Legends, and really just kind of focus on my own personal favorites, which I think get a lot less recognition than they deserve. Also, this list is in no particular order, so with that being said, let's just get straight into it. Number 5. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Out of this whole list, this game is probably the best known game, and I know I said I wasn't gonna name games that already get a lot of recognition, but I mean, how can you leave Skyrim out? This game, plus all the mods, plus all the DLCs, is one of the single greatest open world games to ever be released, just hands down. It's hundreds of hours of content with extremely high replayability, and it's been out for a while now, so you can pick it up for like around $5 on sale, so you really have no excuse not to have this game in your library at this point. One of the all-time greats for sure. Number 4. Civilization V. Civ 5 is a turn-based strategy game that has one quality that makes it stand out from most of the games I've ever played. It can make 10 hours feel like 10 minutes. It is extremely addictive, and it's so enjoyable to take over the world, whether that be, through your army, through your technology, culture, your diplomacy. And another quality that makes it stand out to me is how accessible it is to people like me who don't play strategy games. After I finished Civ 5, I thought I liked strategy games, but over time I realized I only like Civ 5, and that's just because of how accessible it is to people who are not really familiar with the genre. Like, whether or not you like strategy games, I think you should definitely give this one a chance, and also kind of an older title, so you will be able to find it relatively inexpensive. Number 3. Starbound. Starbound is like the spiritual successor to Terraria, another very well known and praised game. I have about equal hours in both games, and I honestly tend to prefer Starbound, but of course you gotta salute Terraria, fantastic game, also a must own while we're at it. Starbound has a little less content than Terraria, but it is a much newer game, so it's a little unfair to compare that aspect of them. Overall, just think Terraria, except with quests, space travel, and a near infinite universe of randomly generated solar systems and planets. So if you like games like Minecraft and Terraria, you definitely owe it to yourself to try this one out. And essential in my opinion. Number 2. Cities Skylines. Did you ever play those old SimCity games when you were a kid? Well, I definitely did, and City Skylines is not only like a nostalgic trip, it is a city sim that I consider near perfection. You have so much creative freedom to build your city in any way you want. For example, if you want to make drugs legal in your city or only in like a rich neighborhood, go for it. If you want to make an island where you dump all your garbage and all your industrial buildings on that island, go for it. The possibilities are almost endless, and with the extensive modding community, the possibilities are almost endless. I find this game to be absolutely perfect when you want to just unwind from a long day and relax with a stress-free game. I admit city sims are not for everyone, but if you find yourself even a bit intrigued, I would highly recommend giving this one a try. Number 1. Arma 3. Arma is like the definitive PC exclusive to me. It just speaks to everything you can't get on a console game. For example, there's more controls than the inside of an F-22 fighter jet, the literal endless content thanks to the very extensive level creator and modding community, and not to mention the fantastically diverse multiplayer modes. Like, I'm sure most of you know about DayZ. Well, it actually originated as a mod for Arma 2, which just goes to show you how crazy and diverse the multiplayer can be, as well as how dedicated the community of players can be. I often like to even think about this game as a military simulator because of how insane the difficulty can be at times. But that's honestly just part of the fun. Overall, I think this game is a must-own, essential game for every PC gamer. I think there's just enough content here to satisfy almost anyone who plays it, and you definitely owe it to yourself to try this one out. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I would love to see your guys' opinions on this, so be sure to comment on what you think of this list and what your favorite games are. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as it really does help me, and it also really motivates me to keep making videos. And I will catch you guys in the next one.